Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Department of Nursing and, of course, Del Mar College Administration, we'd like to welcome all of you here this evening. And it is my honor to acknowledge our Alpha Delta Nu honor inductees this evening. We are so happy to have their family and friends here with us. And we have come to not the end of the nursing journey. So for those of you who thought it was over, we're going to encourage them to keep going. So Alpha Delta Nu does recognize not only their academic achievement, which is so significant when you're in the nursing program, but it's also their professionalism, their integrity, and their commitment to compassionate nursing care. And so through all the 4 semesters that you have journeyed through, tonight we are going to pause and recognize your dedication to affirm that you are going to make a difference in nursing, and we are excited that you started the journey here at Del Mar. And again, to all of our families and support people in the room, we thank you. Your encouragement, your sacrifices, and belief in your student up here has helped bring them to this moment. Our faculty and staff, thank you for modeling excellence, setting high standards for our students, and walking alongside them every step of the way. Once again, welcome, and thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Earwood. The history of Alpha Delta Nu began with the national organization, the Organization of Associate Degree Nursing, ODIN, and their desire to highlight and honor students' scholarship and academic excellence in the nursing profession. The mission of Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society is to recognize academic excellence of students in the study of associate degree nursing. The Society encourages the pursuit of advanced degrees in the profession of nursing, as well as continuing education as a lifelong professional responsibility. Currently, there are 16 community colleges in the state of Texas with honor societies. Del Mar College had the first induction ceremony in 2015 with 6 inductees, and the number of our inductees grows every semester. Del Mar College is proud that our graduates remain local and have become leaders in our community and local hospitals and in the healthcare organizations. The Gamma Phi chapter is proud to recognize the hard work our students bring to our community, demonstrating their leadership and zeal to continue to obtain higher educational goals and provide high-quality health care to the community they will serve. The Alpha Delta Nu Gamma Phi chapter advisors wish to say thank you for your continued support in helping these students reach their goals. Thank you. And now we will have our student speakers, Christin, Espinoza, and Kiet Vo.
Good evening, everyone, family, friends, faculty, and of course, our fellow future nurses. My name is Christin.
And my name is Kiet.
And tonight we share the absolute pleasure and honor of representing the Fall 2025 Alpha Delta Nu Gamma Phi Chapter inductees.
We are a group of students who somehow survived dosage calculation, APA formatting, endless clinical care plans, and sleepless nights of cramming before exams.
We would quickly like to thank the nurse education staff and advisors for guiding us to this exact moment. Oh, and let's not forget Weaver. We will never, ever forget Weaver. On another note, can we all take a moment to celebrate that we're here and we're dressed in something other than red and gray scrubs? We feel that alone deserves a round of applause.
When we started this journey, we thought that nursing school was going to look like the brochure of smiling students, holding clipboards, calm patient, and perfect hair. We quickly realized, how did we get here? Nursing school is drinking coffee at midnight while arguing with yourself about whether the heart has 4 or 5 chambers, because we can't trust your own brain anymore. Speed walking through clinical like you're an Olympic gold medalist, getting emotionally attached to patient when you only known them for a few hours. Did we know everything we needed to know about fluids and electrolytes, and sending at least one, what time is the exam again? Text to your group chat every week. Nursing school has taught us a lot of things. Sleep is optional. Coffee and energy drinks count as hydration, and acute onset tachycardia before a skill checkoff or an ATI assessment eventually does go away. And we actually had an ATI assessment on Monday. But jokes aside, standing here tonight, surrounded by our peers, mentees, and loved ones, we can honestly say every sleepless night, every tear, every I can't do this anymore moment was worth it.
To our classmates and future fellow nurses, we'll never forget the laughter shared, the tears shed, the hugs given, and the late night texts. We didn't survive just a nursing school. We built a family through it. As we step into the next chapter of our journey, let's remember that nursing isn't just a career. It's a calling. It's being the calm in someone else's storm, the voice of reassurance when fear fills a room, and sometimes the human coffee machine that keeps an entire shift running. There will be long nights, tough patients, and moments when you question everything, including your life's choices and possibly your caffeine intolerance. But in those moments, remember this: every challenge we faced here prepared us to care, to lead, and to heal with empathy and excellence. The letters Alpha Delta Nu stand for scholarship, leadership, and service. But to us, they also stand for something else: all-nighters, deep compassion, and never giving up. Because that's who we are. We're the ones who show up, the ones who find strength in chaos, humor in exhaustion, and purpose in caring for others. So tonight isn't just about academic achievement. It's about resilience, compassion, sacrifice, and purpose. It's every moment we've questioned ourselves but kept going anyway. It's about the families who believed in us, the classmates who carried us, and the instructors who pushed us because they saw the nurse in us before we ever did. As we celebrate this milestone, let us hold our heads high, our hearts open, and our coffee cups full, because the world needs exactly what we've become. We showed up, we studied, we grew, but most importantly, the caring never stopped.
To our incredible instructors, thank you for pushing and believing in us when we questioned, comment on our care plans, or beg for just one more day before an exam. There were times that we did not pass an exam. You gave us an advice for how to improve on the next. You saw our potential long before we did, and because of that, we stand here today, not just as students, but as nurses in the making.
To our families, friends, and loved ones, thank you for your patience, your support, and your belief in us when we barely believed in ourselves. You've endured our rants, our "did you know" moments, being used as a guinea pig for our head-to-toe practice, and survived the trauma of hearing, "I only need this grade to make a 78." Congratulations again to our fellow inductees and to everyone who helped us get here. We made it, and I can't wait to see the difference we'll make out there.
And lastly, I just want to say thank you to Del Mar for providing us with this incredible opportunity. And I also want to thank you to my family because they drove like 7.5 hours away from, they came from Dallas. Cảm ơn cha mẹ và anh hai đã giúp đỡ con trong bao nhiêu năm qua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we will have Deshay Penny do the presentation of the Capstone project.
Good evening, distinguished faculty, members of the Honor Society, guests, and fellow students. It is a privilege to speak with you tonight about our community project and the lessons it has taught us as emerging nursing professionals. Our group had the chance to complete a health education project at a senior assisted living facility. We displayed educational posters on several key topics: hypertension, diabetes management, nutrition and meal planning, exercise and physical activity, hydration, and sun protection for cancer prevention. Along with our presentations, we engaged residents with a bingo game featuring prizes and provided blood pressure screenings to highlight the importance of prevention and early management. Although our materials were based on clinical content, the most valuable part of the experience was the interaction itself. The residents eagerly participated, asked questions, and shared personal experiences with chronic conditions. These conversations reminded us that education is most effective when it's personalized. A poster can provide information, but true understanding develops through connection, eye contact, listening, and trust. Individually, this experience required each of us to demonstrate the knowledge we gained in the classroom and to communicate it clearly to adults. That boosted our confidence, not only in our clinical knowledge, but also in our ability to teach, advocate, and encourage. As a group, we learned to support each other, share responsibilities, and recognize each other's strengths. This teamwork reflects the reality of nursing practice, where collaboration fosters safe, effective care. This project will shape us as future nurses. We saw firsthand that preventative health care is not separate from patient treatment. It is the foundation. Even simple actions like educating about hydration or promoting sun protection can prevent serious complications. Blood pressure assessments, nutrition talks, and gentle reminders about physical activity are not minor tasks. They have a real effect on long-term health and quality of life. Finally, this experience reinforced our commitment to lifelong learning and further education. Recognizing the direct impact of evidence-based teaching in the community emphasizes the importance of pursuing the next degree, not for recognition, but for leadership, advocacy, and service. As future nurses, we take this responsibility seriously. Thank you for your time and your supporting of our education as development as future nurses.
Now we will have Kira Sifuentes and Emily Ortiz come to do the symbols of the nursing profession.
Various nurse symbols have become well known throughout the history of healthcare, many of which are recognized by most people. These symbols include the caduceus, oil lamp, nurse uniform, nurse cap, and the nursing pen. Each symbol provides a distinct meaning and purpose for those working in the healthcare industry. The caduceus, the most common and recognized as the oldest symbol dedicated to this field. It is composed of a staff entangled by two serpents and at times with wings on top. This symbol is often found on uniforms and medical equipment. The RN caduceus originated with Hermes, the Greek god. Hermes is known as the herald of the gods, and his primary role was to act as the soul guide or conductor to direct souls into the afterlife. The oil lamp nursing symbol is incorporated in the nursing uniforms to honor Florence Nightingale, who was dedicated and selfless in helping the victims of the Crimean War without minding about the race, color, origin, and religion. The lamp denotes nursing customs of devotion and selfless work. It has now become synonymous with compassion, reliability, and goodwill, all attributes significant to the practice of nursing.
The nurse uniform. The traditional uniform was composed of a blue dress, cap above, and a pinafore apron. It was a symbol of how dedicated the nurses were towards serving other people. It was meant to create a positive public impression and to enable patients to differentiate between the different kinds of staff in a hospital setting. The traditional nurse uniform was also derived from the habits of the caregivers of the early Christian community. Due to this, the nursing practice transitioned from being religious to a secular one, although the mode of clothing was retained until the arrival of nursing scrubs. The nurse cap. There have been two kinds of nurse caps that were popularly used in the past: the long cap that covered all of the nurse's head and the short cap that sits on top of the head. While the nurse cap helped in keeping the nurses' hair away from their faces and helped identify them as medical practitioners, they have since been stopped due to consideration of a potential transmitter of diseases from hospitals. Nevertheless, it remains a significant nursing symbol. The nursing pin. This is a type of badge that is worn by nurses to denote the nursing school from which was attended and graduated from.
Thank you. Now we will have the awarding of pins and cords. Have my faculty. Crystal's here. Crystal Barrientos. Come around. Amy Borchardt. Paulette DeLeon. Christin Espinoza. Nicole Espinoza. Samantha Garcia. Audrey Iglesias. Emily Ortiz. Raul Peña. Deshay Penny. Sarita Rodriguez. Yasmin Rios. Kira Sifuentes. Melissa Torres. Kiet Vo. We'd like to pay tribute and honor to one of our students, Haley Johnson. Haley's life was cut short due to other individuals' choices. We recognize the successes she accomplished in her lifetime. There are lives that will miss her touch, her caring, her compassion, and her healing in the days to come. It is good to know that she will be able to look down upon us from time to time. We're thankful that we were blessed to have known, spent time with, and have wonderful memories to remember Haley. So I'd just like to be here to recognize that Haley Johnson was also one of our Honor Society inductees tonight, but due to her not being able to be present, we're recognizing her success in our organization. Now we will have Now we would like to have our faculty speaker, Mrs. Herrlich, come up to say a few words. Thank you.
It's wonderful to see you today. Thank you for sharing your time with each of us. You have justly earned this academic honor through a lot of hard work and dedication. I appreciate each of you personally and all of you as a group. I wanted to talk with you briefly about honor and about values. The word honor is very significant for each person and for your lifetime. It's a precious thing to own, and I want you to think back about the values in your life that brought you here. The things that are most important to you. What are your highest values? And how did you bring them together and build strength in your own life and in your career? We are all looking forward to you as new nursing professionals. We hope to see you continue your growth and enjoy all of it. A nursing career is a grand thing, and you've worked hard, you've earned your academic honors, but you've also earned personal honor. Think about the values that you learned from your family, from childhood. Some of you may have had a a gracious childhood with very little difficulty growing up. Other people faced big challenges, and you've grown through all of them. You've developed your own adult values, your own professional values, and always keep those with you. My best suggestion is to never compromise your honor. Always be strong. You can find more strength inside yourself than you can imagine now. It will grow throughout your life. And thank you for being with us and for allowing us to observe your growth and to achieve this honor. I want to thank you for being here and for reaching this special time in your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Herrlich, for those wonderful words. Before we close, just wanted to give a little prayer to our students here. Lord, I bow my head and pray, let me be your hands today. May these souls you love so much, you feel love and healing touch. Let me help my patients to get a subtle glimpse of you. May I comfort those in pain and nurse them back to health again. Help me, Lord, each day to face every patient with your grace. May I humbly do my part with a good and cheerful heart. Nursing is an art, and it is to be made an art. It requires an exclusive devotion, as hard a preparation as any painter's or sculptor's work, by Florence Nightingale. So let us give a wonderful round of applause to these students who have achieved a wonderful milestone this evening. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you so much for all your support that you offered to these students while they were working and going to school. Thank you for supporting them, and please continue to support them as they then now enter the community to start working to take care of the patients who make up our community. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful Merry Christmas. Thank you.